Hello there. I come to you now at the turn of the tide. Yes, this birthday party was a lot. Parentheses positive. But, how do I put this? The fuck was I thinking? Just playing. Just a wee bit of a bit. Just a tiny little bit of a bit. Yesterday was my friend's birthday that I couldn't miss. I couldn't possibly miss. Even though she told her sister, hey, it's a long travel time for Harlan, so please be sure to text him and say he doesn't have to show up if it's too much work. And you know what? I never got that fucking text message. Yeah, baby. How long you had to drive? That's really cute that you think I have a license in this godforsaken, car-ridden country. I take public transit because I'm a good boy and I live in the real world. It's an hour and a half to get to the location via train, 5 minutes by bus, and then 7 minutes by... Wait, what did I just say? An hour and a half by train, 7 minutes walking, and then 5 minutes by bus. Wait, is that accurate? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, who's this fuckboy? Why would you say that to me? Oh, you mean this fucking guy. That's our best friend, 29. His name is Larry. For some reason, I thought your name was Larry for like a single second. I was like, that isn't correct. Okay, I have my cat. I have my cup of coffee. I'm recovering from my friend's birthday yesterday. It was a good birthday. They had a minimum that they had to meet on the bar tab, and several people had 2 drinks. And I said, well, I've got to be heading back. I'm glad I got to see everybody for 30 minutes. I have to go home. It's 8:30. If I leave now, I can get in bed at 10 and get to my normal sleep time, and I can go to work. Yeah, I stayed for 30 minutes. Here's the thing, though. No, I fucking didn't. No, I didn't. I stayed the entire night. I got home at 3 in the morning. I've had 3 hours of sleep. Yes, I had 3 hours of sleep. I'm running off of several cups of coffee. I'm a little bit loopy with it. A little bit nutso today. I had an entire shift that I did. It was one of the best shifts I've ever had. I'm beginning to think I'm possibly still drunk, although I don't think that's accurate. Just to be clear, legally, I do not think that's accurate. More than enough time has passed that I was sober for my shift. But I felt so alive, and I think it's because I'm sleep deprived. I am sleep deprived, and also the birthday party fucking rocked. It was so good. It wasn't loud, it wasn't boisterous, there wasn't so many people. It was like a small, tight-knit group of friends, and I knew 3 of them, 3 of the 15 people. But you know what? That was enough for me. And I sat in the corner with House of Leaves because I had to read something on the way up. And then I got 6 drinks deep and also did birthday shots with the birthday girl. Well, all of us did birthday shots, but that was my idea. Because we needed to hit that minimum, or they would be charged extra. Anyway, King words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. I fucking believe that, 29. I believe that in my goddamn soul. We're starting a new arc. This is not a bit. We're starting a new arc. Kind, compassionate, loving, caring Harlan. Because I'm gonna say to you right now, I met somebody yesterday. I met somebody that I fell in love with immediately. Do you know who that person was? That's right. It was me. I met a version of myself that I love. And it was somebody who was kind and caring and funny throughout that entire birthday party. That's right. I've made my friend's birthday party about me. But I had a self-realization where I was like, actually, I like being soft and bubbly and lovely to people. I'm going to maintain this attitude for as long as I can. Anyway, what is this fucking piece of shit want? Anyway, please go to sleep early today. Funny you say that. My friend is a board game convention. Working for the same game company who refused to hire me because they didn't think I was good at advertising. 500,000 views on YouTube. Fuck you. Anyway, sorry. I'm still not over it. And then, so I'm gonna go visit him at the board game convention and gloat to the board game company that I have a bigger social media presence than they do, because I'm petty. I'm a petty bitch. No. Love and compassion, empathy, bubbly, soft. This is a new Harlan. New age, new Harlan. I'm good. I'm so good. Non-cool guy. I'm good. I'm so cool, man. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything's lovely. Anyway, sorry to come in hot. I do feel like I'm somewhat losing brain cells. Anyway, sorry. You are sleep drunk. Yes. Waifu from visual novels don't count. 29. If waifu from visual novels don't count, then all 7 of my AI girlfriends don't count. I'm kidding. I don't do that. I don't do that. But it has been on my mind recently because I've been reading/listening to a bunch of people talk about why they think AI relationships are bad. And one, I agree. But it's fascinating because I kind of thought we all kind of knew that. And so I'm sort of rediscovering people discover for the first time that AI relationships are bad. Which is like, I think back to some of my and this is stupid, but I think back to some of my favorite media, and I'm like, we've always known. We've known forever that this is bad. Why are you doing this? Well, turns out it's more about being lonely than it is about anything the AI is particularly doing. But I mean, they're not helping. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to the detention center. I need to catch a criminal or something. I've genuinely forgotten. This has been completely replaced by birthday drinks. At one point, the tallest man I've ever met, he asked me how old I thought he was. And he was a good-looking guy. He was a handsome-looking guy. I think he was over 7 foot tall. This is not an exaggeration, because he was a foot taller than the other tallest person that I know. And he asked me how old I thought he was. And I was like, oh, I'm 24. And he goes, funny, but how old do you think I actually am? And I was like, 24. You give off, naive youth energy, because 10 minutes ago, you walked into something, hit it with your head, and then a decoration fell into my goddamn lap. If you are over 24, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Anyway, so he's who was it? No, it wasn't 38. I think he was 42. So he's older than me. And he looked younger than me. And I was like, oh my God, damage. Mental, physical damage. And then a friend that I know said the only reason he looks that young is because he's recently just come back from Korea. And I was like, I don't know what that means. I'm missing the cultural context of what that means. I assume what that meant is some level of Botox. But I was like, I don't have time for these fucking people. They're all too rich for my blood. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Show eye bags? Oh, we've already done this. I don't think I look that bad, but there is definitely, you can tell. You can tell. Also, welcome, Burby. Oh boy. Oh boy. Shit's off to a rocket. Why did you go fuzzy? I haven't moved. No. Good Rocky. But thank you for the hug. I'll take the hug. Hug's back. Yeah, relationships baffle me because LM's gonna be like magical human conversation. Yeah. That's what I keep thinking about. Every single relationship. Freudian slip. Every single conversation I've ever had with like an AI, whether it's been against my will or like chat bot back in the chat bot. It's called something. Like it's so stiff and wooden, and even like the things that you get on the phone are like are people really? You're listening to this and you hear warmth? Like that's the last thing I hear. I don't hear warmth from these fucking voices, the words that they use, the way in which their sentence structure weaves in and out of like fucking paradoxes. Just whatever. I'm trying to get my illegitimate gay boyfriend off of murder. Right? He's going down for murder charges. It's so important. Maybe I should start answering messages. T, I know you wouldn't do that because you've proven to be an artist today in Discord. And I love your art, by the way. Thank you for posting that. Anything to fill the void. I think that is what it is. It's just loneliness. And that sucks. That makes me like really sad. That makes me want to be like, send me a message. Stop messaging your AI relationship. Send me a message. I'll message you back. Some people are just so starved. Yeah, that makes me sad, man. That shouldn't be the case. That sucks. You know who's touch starved, by the way? This fucking guy. You look as touch starved as always. Should test out if I can make AI talk about piss. I mean, you can't. You don't have to test that out. We already know. T, do yourself a favor, because I think you'll enjoy it. Go Google the word piss, the name Elon Musk, and then the AI name Grok. And just go have a fucking field day, man. Because did you know that Grok thinks that Elon can drink the most piss out of anybody in the entire planet? Because it does. And you know what? You know what, Grok? I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong on that one. I miss being able to call the evil masterman's henchmen goons without any sexual connotations. 29. I stand with you as a goon lover. Wait, what are we talking about? If we go back to Scotland, we can become friends. That's right. It's a short plane ride. Although we might not have planes in like a couple of months because of the oil shortage. We can't think about current politics. Moving on. Edgeworth is touch starved or whatever. Mr. Edgeworth. I have so much energy, and I know that I'm gonna crash because I know that I don't actually have energy. This is the fumes of a dying and desperate animal. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the closet. By the way, this is exactly what I always want streaming to be. Just manic episodes. Class trial? What do you mean? Please actually update me because I don't know what's happening. You don't remember? I feel like I'm being called out. No, I don't. Touch third. Your lunch money would... Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, also, I messaged Emily privately, friend of the channel Emily OD, because Emily asked me to try a very specific drink, and I couldn't remember what drink it was, and it was like on stream, and it was like Fireball Apple Poppin'. I can't remember the fucking thing. Anyway, I approach the bartender and I say, hey, do you have Fireball? And he says, no, we don't. And I went, okay, just give me a screwdriver. And he says, we don't do those. And I went, okay. Can I get vodka and something? And he goes, yeah, we've got orange juice. And I went, yeah, I'll have a vodka orange juice. That's absolutely fine. And thus continues, you haven't been partial to this chat because this hasn't come up because I've been sober for so many years. This continues a 10-year-long trend of me just wanting a vodka orange, but every time I ask for one, I get the opposing thing. If I ask for a screwdriver, people say, oh, a vodka orange? And if I ask for a vodka orange, they go, huh, you mean a screwdriver? And so I think that is a large part of why I stopped drinking. I didn't want to have this goddamn conversation anymore, and it happened again. It's been like 3 years. And I forgot about it. And I was like, oh, that's right. And then 20 minutes later, I went back and there was a different bartender and I said, hey, can I get a vodka orange? And he said, oh, we don't have orange juice. I don't know. I literally don't know. I have an area of effect around me where I just don't get to have the things I want. Anyway, fucking miserable. It's a miserable experience trying to be like drunk it's a miserable experience trying to be drunk. But I wasn't drunk, I was tipsy. We met the bar minimum. Awesome. Coffee. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 4th grade. By the way, I don't know if voices are going to come out today. Lunch money. It might just be intonations. Oh, alright. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. By the way, this is a good pose. That's a JoJo reference. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Yeah, Maya, because it's fucking lame and stupid. Well, it probably only really mattered. This actually generally might be the most accurate depiction of like childhood trauma I've ever seen in a video game. It really did matter to Phoenix, and it didn't matter to anybody else. That's so good. Yeah, man, you get in your head about this. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the... Maya, what the fuck? You can't tell my ex that I still think about it. That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. That's sad. Oh, I know he's gripping his arm down here. It does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Oh my god, Edgeworth. Just slap me in the face, I guess. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Oh! Perhaps. Oh. The sad boy is sad face. Devastating. So I had several conversations with drunk people because I was also tipsy. Wasn't drunk. Wasn't drunk. It was maybe I was drunk. Just kiss already. It's so crazy how much they clearly want to kiss. Anyway, I hit people with so many kind compliments yesterday that I genuinely think that several people like physically impacted when I said things. Somebody told me that they had just started a business and things were really hard. It's only been 8 months, but they're a one-person gym, and they did this whole big speech about everything that they've done and how hard it's going to be to bring people in and blah 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 blah. And it was like a really beautiful story. And I went, and then I think they used the word just, and I went, I wouldn't use the word just. That sounds amazing. You should be proud of all the work you've done. It sounds like that's a celebration. You're coming across like a huge milestone soon for an entire year. That's great. I'm super happy for you. And this person that I very barely know was just like, oh, thank you. And I kept having those conversations. Oh my God, I think I'm sleep deprived. I'm losing it. Nobody cares about this hardware. Why prosecute? Can somebody explain to me why when people clip things, when I clip things, Twitch adds like insane words at the end of the... T, thank you for the clip. I'm not going to watch it because we're streaming. But www.twitch.tv/knownliar/clip/crepuscular tentative swan square. Yap awaking. Dude. It was a really good night. And again, I intended to stay for 30 minutes or less. But then they were like, we need to meet this minimum. And somebody left before me, and I was like, they're not going to meet it. They're gonna be charged like some astronomical bullshit. And I was like, I'll have another drink. And then I stayed. And then another person spoke to me. And I was like, I'll stay again. And another person spoke to me. I'll stay again. I have no idea. Thank you. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? This is insane. You were 8. Like, let him... It doesn't matter. What the fuck? I know the video game disagrees with me, but this is crazy. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter. Any way you look at it, oh my god, this line of dialogue means that Yanni Yogi was not the shooter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, what is this building to? Yeah, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. You decided to become a prosecuting attorney because the guy who killed your dad got off scot-free. Completely understand. Hey Phoenix, why did you become a Oh, because some kid one time defended you in court. God, it's so stupid. I love it. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. Like updated autopsy reports, you son of a bitch. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. Ooh. He is a perfectionist, all things. In court, in his personal life? What do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? Updated autopsy reports. I'm not over the updated autopsy report. All the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. That in itself is suspect. That's crazy. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. But it's not perfect, you're cheating! What the fuck twisted ass logic is this? In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should the weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Alright, no kiss this time. But I'll be back. Keep your lips warm for me. I don't know if I've got the fucking half-ass Columbo voice in me, man. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? Oh. This is a strange gay relationship. I keep going back and forth over the insanely... just the vibes, man, are like crazy. They're crazy there and not there. It's fascinating. Like it feels like this was written in such a way that it could get past censors that like hate gay people. Like there's like enough doubt that it's no. There's nothing there. But there's like just enough. Like the way he grips his arm. I love it so much. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Give me that strange relationship. Never felt pleasure and pain like this. Something's so right, but it feels so terribly wrong. I keep holding on. Give me that strange relationship. One of us got let go of this. I keep pushing and you keep holding on. I'm already gone. T, I want you to know, I have no idea what that song is, so if that was the wrong beat and anybody's triggered by that, I'm really sorry. They feed it to you in crumbs. They really do. But I kind of prefer that. It's nice. It's good. It's like, just enough, thank you. Just enough, thank you. What do you mean you snapped your tie in half? Sorry about that. Phoenix isn't even gonna, like, entertain the idea. No prob, pal. No prob, pal? How old are you? Sorry, this is important. 30? Oh, I guess I use cringe talk as well. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. My cortisol really spiked there for a second. Alright. I mean, what does he mean he snapped his tie in half? That doesn't even make fucking sense. Is this like a localization thing where like tie and wooden board or something are like closely related in the Japanese structure of words, and so it's like a pun that makes sense there, but here there's no way to discern that, so he just sounds like a crazy person. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Oh, that's right, this guy ran. Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. Come what may? You've been reading the classics? It's my duty to protect you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. If it was that easy, Detective. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh! He says the Columbo thing! Oh! One more thing. He didn't actually say it correctly. That's fine. We'll give it to him. No one can go into the woods today. What? That's like half my case. The woods? Where Law was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. You're a police officer. I'm pretty sure you supersede his authority. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Good. She deserves jail time for being a lot of lies. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Well, thanks, I guess. What? Why did they rearrange this? What? Oh, because there's a limited selection now? I see. Makes sense. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's been too busy with the child to show up for work. Oh, nothing to do here. Okay. Am I just gonna find the old man in his shop? Think I'm gonna make some hot dogs? Sega, Sega, I adore you. You're living the life I want to live. Hot dogs whenever you want. Just make them. Damn. I could never do that, man. You're so free. You're so free, and I'm so not hungover, but like the stage under hungover where you're still just sort of fucked, but not too badly. They're downstairs waiting for me. That does make it sound like the hot dogs are like a gang of people that are gonna beat you up. But okay, cool. I'm glad they're waiting for you. That old caretaker got away. Yup. Yup. Yarp. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I think I actually said that at one point as a joke. Ahem. What's that? I can that clear enough to throw anywhere. Grossberg? Oh! Oh, it is! Oh, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Oh, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. And I'm his lawyer. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. This guy seems okay. He's just a bit of a coward. If you find anything out, come by my office once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. What? Why? What? Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Whatever. I'm over this. This is the two of the toughest days of my life, back to back. He left the parrot? He's a monster, dude. He's a monster. I would have to be in some serious shit to abandon Gothmog. That is an evil man. I don't know, man. That is nuts. Nobody's home. That's not true. Polly's right there. Hello, hello. What? Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. What? Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parent to fend for herself. Hello, hello. What? The AI girlfriend experience. Alright. $12.28. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yep, that's right. We wouldn't have broken into the old man's belongings before because it was a crime. But now that he's possibly the murderer, that's fine. Polly, what's the number to the safe? It's 1228. 1228. 1228, Squire! Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. I think you fucking need evidence. Wouldn't you be excited? Well, she wants mine. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. Not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. It's a bomb. This is how the game ends. Guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. Which one? There's 24 of them. And that's just in English. Letter. Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick? Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing! What? Oh. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, why did you write like this? This is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. What? How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, and firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. All one word, you are talented in many ways. Damn, I needed that one. All one word, I think you're a great person. I think you're doing great. I think you fucking have this. And you just need to set yourself an achievable goal. That's it. You're also great at carrying people and Slay Aspire too. I know that from personal, not from personal experience. I've heard other people say it. This is... Okay, so somebody sent a letter telling Yanni Yogi how to commit the crime, and then that delirious old man pulled off one of the most complex crimes I've ever seen. Is this Moriarty? What is this? It's all here, in perfect detail. Is the old man still missing? Yes, you've missed very little because I ranted and raved about the birthday party that I was at yesterday. And I lost my mind. I may have lost my mind. What do you think it means, Nick? What the fuck are you talking about? It's the script. I found the script of the episode. I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? I don't know, okay? One thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. I'm glad we broke into this safe to steal it. I'm sure that won't be admissible in court. Inadmissible in court. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Shut up. Oh, I can't talk to Polly? Or... I'm out of here. See you later, loser. We should leave the door open, let Polly decide if she wants to stay or leave. That might just be animal cruelty. I take that back. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Damn. What an OG. I guess I'm going to talk to you, you wet blanket. Never mind, I'm not going to talk to you, you hot towel. What the fuck else is there to do? Oh, Grossberg. Okay. He's out, again. When does he work, anyway? I don't know. Don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. What? He told me to come see him. Am I crazy? One day left, Nick. Yeah. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Oh my god. God, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Come here, girl. Oh. Good. You want to leave immediately? You want to dig your claws, multiple claws, into all parts of my skin? This is the best day ever. I love owning pets. You're stuck. Like, if you just take your claws out of my skin, you'll not be stuck in it. Take me to the public beach. Is there something to do in the rental shop? Maybe I talk to Polly again. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. Sure, they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much. Right. Guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What? You thought he was telling the truth? I did. Really good. Really good. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Oh! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special as well. I'm not. That's why I didn't want to tell you. My, for this, come on, man. You gotta be better than this. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? What, the murderer? Burby, this is a Julian reference. Thank you for asking. We could just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we better not. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Am I meant to have done something? Oh my god, I need to show this to Edgeworth. I'm stupid. I'm like, what is there to do? All I did was gain the thing that allows me to move the plot along. And then I didn't move the plot along. And then I complained about there being no plot. I'm losing it. Detention center. Present. I have a present for you. Here's the letter from the safe. Edgeworth. Do you see this letter? Did you write this? You sick fuck? This came out of the safe in this shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Oh. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant and you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. Yeah, you don't really get to take the moral high ground here, dick. How many people have you fucking killed? So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident? I mean, the entire game has been pushing the DL6 stuff. Unless this is a huge misdirect. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? The bear? All grown up? Oh wait, no. Boo Boo was the young bear. Yogi was the kleptomaniac. Never mind, sorry. My cartoon knowledge is failing me. I'm becoming an old man. The suspect in the DL6s, then. The one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi, the bear. He stole a bunch of picnic baskets. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. Wait, what? Oh, right. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Genuinely forgot there was an earthquake. I didn't know what was happening. That was cool. The quake was incredibly strong. I mean, Quake changed the gaming landscape forever. Before I knew it, everything was dark. Well, that was... We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us, in that little box. I became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called in question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. I can't wait for this to have massive implications for the rest of the fucking thing. You mean the nightmare? The nightmare where you... Wait. No. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. No. Crime you committed. A memory of a murder. No. 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 Am I... Wait. I think the time has come to tell all. No. Are you... No. 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 For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing. No. It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! We'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ugh. What are you? Stop breathing my air. No. Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying at my feet. No. No. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court. Bailiffs. The days I pick up a piston. Oh, please. No, please don't do this. Oh, he throws it. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm so sorry. I thought this was setting up to be like, oh yeah, I shot my dad. And I forgot. Get away! Get away from my father! Oh my god, that is exact. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. If you think about it that way, this sort of makes sense. He's a Jedi. I don't understand that reference. This is insane. Get your revenge, Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. Because I am your father. Yes, now I get it. What are you going to do, Nick? What can we do? Well, first of all, we need to update the autopsy report. I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about DL6 incident, maybe. That other lawyer that we met by the boathouse, and he was there for reasons? There is someone else who knows about DL6. Yeah, there is. We just need to update every autopsy report that we've ever had. Every autopsy report that Miles has ever touched, we need to go back and retouch, re-update, renew. We need to relitigate every case for the last 15 years because this piece of garbage. I didn't go to I don't know, I don't personally believe in it, but like a hypnosis class, like a lady that's gonna read your fucking tea leaves, like somebody who specializes in dream interpretation, like anything. After 2 years every night of the same dream, I'm hiring a therapist. I don't even think it would take 2 years to convince me to hire a therapist. I think I would turn to any alternative, all alternatives, multiple times a day. Anyway, whatever. He's a stronger man than I. Mr. Grossberg. Hello there. What's wrong? You troubled? No kidding. I can't believe you're not. Oh my. Just calm down. Oh yeah, good one. Tell her to calm down. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. Maybe smile more. It's Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Grossberg. He... See. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Damn, he's good. Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Miles, great image. A fantastic image, splendiferous image of short-wearing, huge bow tie Miles throwing a very oddly shaped gun. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. That doesn't make sense. There was 2 shots. Wait, no. Is that on the boat? Wait. No, that was the case before. No, that was the case with the dead lady. I'm getting all my stats confused. Was it? Wait. No, Robert Autopsy's report. The murder weapon was fired twice. Did the gun ricochet around the tiny elevator room and fire 2 bullets? One of the bullets hitting his dad in the heart? Oh my god. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins commits suicide. Jesus Christ. Oh, and that's why he named his parent Polly. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so sad. Don't do this video game. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Oh, he was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. I may have had one peer, now that I may think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. You mean all the crime? That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. I love how apologetic this world has to be to allow Von Karma and Edgeworth any sort of credibility or respect. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. Died in despair, as it were. You see? Gregory Edgeworth was killed. The police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I will now reminisce about your mother. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. Wait, but that's not what... Okay. That's when my mother left us to go get milk. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. That's so stupid. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. I love the idea of somebody going back from beyond the veil and then just being a complete liar. Oh no, it's great. You're gonna love it when you get here. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But possibility nonetheless. Jesus Christ. Oh, brother. Hey, what do you think about this letter from the safe? Oh ho! So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. His own sake? He never trusted his clients then. What? The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Of course. Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. What? You'll understand soon enough. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that cryptic threat. Wait! I didn't mean to threaten you. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? What? What? Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? That's not what you asked. You said you noticed it, and he's like an old lawyer kid. Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. You're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. What? What? This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. Yeah, yeah. What? But that means the only one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? I don't know. I don't understand. Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. So Edgeworth's dad was trying to out Von Karma, but then he dies in an accident? But how the fuck did how would Von Karma cause an earthquake? Maybe ghosts are involved. The ghost of the planet. Von Karma convinced the ghost of Earth to cause an earthquake. Can I just talk to you about everything? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials. That's fucking crazy. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Von Karma has a devil fruit. I don't know if I've ever seen a character more clearly be like a Behelit enjoyer more than Von Karma. Like, he would fold to the Behelit power. I didn't mean to snap my fingers like he does, but that's actually I did. That was a great bit. Thank you. Please clap. That was a reference to a very old meme. Why sorry? I have nothing to say concerning that parrot. Fair enough. Oh, I don't think I need to talk to you about anything else here. Actually, no, you don't care. Okay. Oh, I can talk to you about Von Karma. Okay. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, what do you mean if it truly was? You were the motherfucker who said you recognized his handwriting. Then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. But the motive doesn't make sense. If that's accurate, the motive doesn't make sense. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. No. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be... isn't that what they said about their handwritten note when we first got given it? A careful and steady hand or something? Like perfectly written or some bullshit? That's pretty good. There was some sort of descriptor there. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. Now that I can believe. That's a good ammo. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What does that mean? What? Did Edgeworth's dad stab him? What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Oh, he lost the trial. Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence. It's the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? What? I don't care. Yes, an unusual event for the man. Okay, now I care. That was the first time, the last vacation he's taken. It's many years prosecuted. There's an episode in Columbo where he explains why he's suspicious of people, and it's when people who have a routine suddenly break that routine. It nags at him, and I have definitely accidentally developed that in real life. That's interesting. It is now interesting that he is not known for vacations and then took a vacation. Metal Gear Solid levels of explanation. He took a vacation. A vacation! Yes, a vacation. You knew! Sorry, that's a Metal Gear Awesome reference. Really? He doesn't take... Oh man, the Metal Gear Solid accusations aren't going away. He doesn't take vacations. Brother, go to the sea or the mountains. Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, man. Wait, what? Those sounded lovely. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What? What? The perfect record? What? The what? You guys are allowed to take days off, man. What do we do, Nick? Well, Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. Yeah, the baby. With Miles Edgeworth's dead? The fan art is real. Well, if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6, I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder. I didn't look at the camera for that, whatever, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. He helped me get out of a minor inconvenience when I was a child, one time, and I know he's not a murderer. Gregory got him man pregnant too. It should have been me. Mr. Wright, you say so. I suppose I could go check again. These files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Take me to the detention center. Alright, listen here, you fucking shrimp wimp. God damn it. God damn it. There's hardly anyone here. The backdrop hasn't changed, Maya. There's always two people here. Everyone must be out looking for that old guy. Yogi, the bear. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. Okay. We were wondering if we could check out the record room again. More people don't show up in the picture. Just off frame are all the other people who could have committed the murder. Well, now, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. Guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Karma's in the records room. Quickly, let's go kill him. Nick, let's hurry. Alright. Load up the gun. Begin the Doom mission. Dusty as always. Can you shut up? We're trying to sneak up on this guy so that we can garrote him to death. We're only just here yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Interesting. Oh, wait. Yeah, this drawer is, like, obviously just, like, shunted out. One of the drawers here is open. Is he sleeping in it like a fucking vampire? Like a Dark Souls coffin? Someone must have been looking at it recently. Oh, okay then. The label says, unsolved cases. Colon evidence. I love unsolved cases, colon evidence. That's my favorite thing to just occasionally open up, take a few files out, and just like flip through a few pages. The label says MacGuffin here. Whoa, whoa. Nick, look, I found the script for this episode. Nick, the file for DL6. It's complete. I don't get to win. I'm never allowed to win. What? There is a tiny spider. Tiny. On the inside of my glasses. And I have been feeling what I can only describe as a slight scratching against my left eye. And I didn't know what it was. And I thought I was like, whatever. Like, there's just like a hair in my eye. But no, it was a tiny spider occasionally brushing up against my cortex. Cortex? Is that? Whatever. The liquid of your eyeball. Your ex-boyfriend goes to dead row? Listen, not yet. Not yet. No. Oh, the spider thing? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to share the spider news with you. I just thought it was insane. That's not good for you. Well, you know, I don't keep the spiders around. Oh man, did I tell you guys about my big white brimmed hat at work the other day? I was living my best witch life because a single spider was just sort of hanging on a single thread in front of my hat, and I was like, yes, I'm some sort of bog witch. Like, it's fantastic. What? I mean, but the spider in the eye is new, and I don't like that one. What are you doing in here? Oh, an interesting front-facing. This is a weird image. I don't like this image. I you are one of the few people who looks better from underneath. Oh, that sounds weird. You are one of the few people who needs an underhand camera. You should never be looked at head on. Okay. That bald eagle front profile. I mean, he still had a better hairline than I ever did. That's fucking nuts. But like everything else, what also are you wearing? Your ears pierced? Okay. Yeah. I never noticed. I'm gonna have to look at that when we see him side on. Ah. Von Karma. You. How do you know my name? What? What? Wait, is this... What? Is this the what? Is this like the real Von Karma and we've been dealing with a doppelganger? Wait, what? What is this? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Oh my god, the most evil man in existence. This is an incredible image. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Not a doppelganger, he's just an asshole. I think he has memory problems. I think a lot of people in this universe need help. I think we need to be kinder to people. And I will exhibit that by talking to him. I will outstretch the olive vine. Olive vine? I've not done this much. I will give him my white flag. 300-year-old vampire attorney has dementia. I would watch that show. You want me to watch Dungeon Meshi? If you tell me there's a 300-year-old vampire attorney who has dementia in Dungeon Meshi, I'm there. I'm there yesterday. That sounds so fucking good. Sir, objection. On what grounds? My son. I don't know. Whatever. You can workshop the bit later. I'm fucking hungover. I mean, I'm not. I barely got tipsy. Mr. Edgeworth was your student, right? A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Phoenix, please keep up. If you're not gonna follow the conversation, please go sit at the kids' table. Me, a grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Can I just tell you everything I found about tomorrow's trial so that you have all of the benefits and I have none of the good stuff? Tomorrow will be the last day of his trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. Right. This sounds like a kink thing? Everything I do sounds like a kink thing. Savon Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna bounce. See you later. Bye! Alright, let's go home. I feel like that probably isn't working. I probably need to... No, why would they show him stuff? No, it doesn't make fucking sense. He's literally the bad guy. You should have shown your badge to him. Stellar. A stellar suggestion. A stellar suggestion. I really should have been doing this with every single person we met, and I've already said this, but I'll say it again in case people weren't here. If they wanted me to go through every single item with every single character, they needed unique lines of dialogue for every single item, because some of the items, they're just like, I don't know nothing about that. I'm a hot dog vendor. And it's like, okay, then I'm not gonna check every fucking item. You think I, a prosecutor, would give you, a defense attorney, information? Bah! Creep! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty... Wait. Just give him this gun. Okay. See, it's the same. It's the same. Oh man, I thought that was like. Can we ask for a clear example of what I was just saying? It's the same dialogue for the defense attorney badge and the gun. What about this? See, he doesn't even give a. He doesn't even fucking care that I have DL6 case file. What about this? Didn't you write this? Hey, Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This is actually actual dialogue. This was you, wasn't it? Like you wrote this murder letter, this murder note. You wrote the script for this episode and then made yourself the villain. You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. That's fucked up, man. That's crazy. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. This is fucking nuts. It's just, okay. Yeah? So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to... Oh, well, this is bad. Fuck. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick? What is that thing? A stun gun. Oh my god, his face. He's turned into Harvey Dent. He's crazy. A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! You sick fuck, she's a child. Can't be doing that, man. Oh, Maya. Oh, my way. Oh, okay, he just does it to me too. Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I thought it was just gonna be the kid. You know, for now it's like, that's really evil, but he just does everything. He just does it to everyone. He just assaulted me in the records room. He got us. Maybe I shouldn't have. Is this what you were meant to do? I was just upset because I was like, there's never a unique dialogue box, and then I was like, okay, the leather's gone, of course, and he took the opposite. I'm fucked. Back to having no clues. Can we tasers leave a mark on your body, right? Like, especially the ones that you have to like slam in. Like, is that a thing? Phoenix should just carry it around. You're right. One good guy with a gun beats one bad guy with a stun gun every time. Wait, Maya jumped first. Yeah, also, Phoenix, you're a bad friend, man. Is she okay? No, dude, she isn't. Like, what the fuck? I'm really upset at Phoenix. This better not load us up into a fucking hospital. If she's in hospital, I'm gonna be pissed. Open your eyes. Oh my god, she's dead. Maya! Oh my god, she's alive. The leather, did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah, but are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Maya, you're so brave, and you're so cool, and you're so based, and I'm so sorry that Phoenix didn't do that first. I'm useless. No, you're not. You saved the previous day. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Now, to be fair to you, I didn't think you've been trying to be a lawyer this entire time. I thought you were just hanging around as like a glorified secretary. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, man. She's just like me, for real, for real. Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. Sidekick. I don't know, man. He doesn't treat her like a sidekick. I better do something about her self-confidence first. What the fuck? Maya. I will admit, sidekick is now the word I will use, but the moment I was thinking about was when they were in the file section originally, and she was like, I'll run and get you the documents you need. You just tell me what document you need. And it's like, I think he can go pick up the documents. It's Maya. She's holding on to something. Is it the stun gun? It's constantly shocking her. What is that? A bullet? What? DL6 incident. Evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I don't know if that was in the art. Okay. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. She has trouble sleeping tonight. Doesn't believe in herself. Thanks, Phoenix. I knew this game was about lawyers, and I think even contextually I knew there was going to be like melodrama. I didn't realize how deep the melodrama went, and 2, I didn't realize that just like crimes would be actively happening to me, the lawyer. What the fuck? He like attacked me. Like, this is it. Judgment Day. It really is just a soap opera, yeah. And you know what? I'm having about as much fun with this as I did with Road to Empress. And I'm realizing that soap operas and dramas might be the best goddamn things on the planet. And suddenly I wish I'd watched Coronation Street with my mum a little bit more. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. I'm sorry, did he just get shocked again in broad daylight? Whoa! What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. I'm sorry, what? What do you mean by that? You've maintained your charge? You've maintained 600,000 volts of energy, and now when you touch people, you give them a static shock? Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. They high-five, he dies. Quickly, touch Edgeworth. Touch his nose, poo-poo. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh, is Edgeworth gonna be on? I guess he would be on the stand. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. She charged him. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. What? You can't say that to her. Right, good idea. Just runs around touching people. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Actually, I know a judge that you can touch real quick. Whoa, you pal! Oh. Too late. What's going into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. The guy you work for is maybe not a murderer, but like a murder planner, a murder orchestrator, also an assaulter. You work for a criminal, okay? And this isn't my normal bit about I hate cops. This is insane levels of corruption. You need to arrest him. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. Edgeworth does not know who Gumshoe is. Murderer adjacent. Not a fully realized murderer. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. I mean, Polly says, remember 1228. Remember DL6. The password to the safe is 1228. The date that things stop being like there's two things. There's two things so far. Because I lost the note. The note would have been the third thing. Remember the check to see if he has an ear piercing. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Holy shit, he does. That's really cool. I love his design. His design is great. I don't know why I didn't miss that. The prosecution is ready. Ah, right. Very well. That's the first time he spoke. It's the first time he spoke in the beginning. Somebody's nervous. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Ooh, he's been a good little boy today. Come on, don't be awed in the silence by every little thing he says. Okay, well, now I feel called out. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him, as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. This isn't helpful, though. Because you're the bad guy. He's untouchable. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you will remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. Testify! I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Touch the untouchable every day of my life. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. Break the unbreakable? I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I really had nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those bowl of things, and I got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as this. Goes to sleep again. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi. And I'm gonna prove it. Gothmog just fell into my lap. Oh, hi, baby. Are you well? Are you naughty? Are you good? You just want some pets? Stupid guy. Okay. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday. Like I did. Press! I'd call what you did running away, and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Yeah, that's speculation, Mr. Wright. No, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yugi. I wonder if Yanni even knows Von Karma is the one that helped him. Like, that's also at play here. Like, I don't know how much he received a fucking note from a nameless person. I wasn't running away or nothing. What do you mean by that? Then why did you leave? God damn you! He's just about to say why! Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Nice callback. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? 1 second. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. You weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Oh, well, I kinda got lost, you see. Nah, dude. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, god damn it, Your Honor. Come to your senses. I figured I had nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Well, you've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Huh? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. I mean, you know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. Oh my god. Fuck, I need him to have his name to prove that I know what the motive is. Okay. Damn it. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Too easy. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. You have to prove that he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order. Order. Mr. Wright, this is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Oh, the first snap of the game, baby! Well, this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he? Don't play dumb on karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. Fuck, dude. His name is Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a farmer court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Was he your bailiff? Oh, Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. Thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Fuck. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Okay. Yes. Great. Yeah, whatever, man. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. Do your fingerprints stay unchanged for 15 years? There'd, like, be slight deviations, right? Am I crazy? No? I see. That makes sense. Oh no, he's like Kevin Spacey in Seven. He's burned off his fingertips. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? Witness. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He is like Kevin Spacey from Seven. He has burned off his fingerprints. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is the worst day of my life. I can't believe this is not cool. I don't know what else to do. What? What? No fingerprints? Does he even have hands? Hey, you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingies working with this stuff, yep. I can't fucking believe this. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. He still has teeth, Your Honor! He has so many goddamn teeth! Check them against the dental records. No. What will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. God damn. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief, hmm? Yeah. Very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. No. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot. What is it then? Paulie knows about DL6. That's your goddamn evidence. That's your goddamn evidence, you son of a bitch. No, you're not going to. Maya, shut up. I need to focus. Get Gumshoe on the phone. Get him down to that boat shack. He needs to go pick up a parrot. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on its proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma on this proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. And I want to do it today. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? What the fuck are you doing? Get his dick out of your mouth. Make a fucking decision for yourself. Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. You object to your own statement? Get fucked. Wait a second. You were the one who... Yes! You were the one who suggested the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. If you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Damn. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Let the parrot take the stance. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's on last chance. At least I think so. Bring in the parrot. Oh my god, does it get its own art? Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's quite a bird. I don't know why I read it like that. Please tell us your name. I missed a bit really doing this. Yes, and it was hype as fuck. We didn't get anything from the old guy because he burned off his fingerprints like Kevin Spacey from Seven. And then Von Karma suggested, hey, to cheer up, why don't you cross-examine his parrot? And then we said yes, and then he was like, no, I was kidding. And it was like, nah, you suggest that this is the childhood law offices. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. This is a very different sense in Skull. Very well. Witness? Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Testify? Who is your owner? Oh, I thought it was going to be silence like 5 beats in a row. I was prepared. Hello. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? I feel, you know what it is? Phoenix Wright has the same energy as Captain Jack Sparrow, of like Phoenix walking into a courtroom and better lawyers are like, "You're the worst lawyer I've ever heard of," and Phoenix is like, "But you have heard of me." That's the energy that I'm getting. Hello. What? Silence. What? Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Okay. So, what do we offer up? Oh, it's the DL6. Right. Oh, but we don't have anything. Whatever. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. That was incorrect. Oh, wait. Do I have to show them, like, the profile of the person? Okay. Hold on. Let's save the game. Oh, wait. I didn't press. Oh, my God. I'm stupid. What do you mean by hello, Polly? Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's the safe number? Oh wait, what, have we forgotten something? Remember, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget DL6. What? If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello. No. Why? No. Why? That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot. Hello. No, why? It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. That's ridiculous. Why won't she say it? Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Oh my god, where does he find the fucking time? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? This is insane! What do you mean? Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. I am at a fucking loss. Oh, you can't present profiles. Oh, it showed up here because... Fuck. This is crazy. Stress the burp out, it works on me. No, burping. I think it works on most people if that makes you feel better. Fuck. Handing over my attorney's badge did nothing. Is this your owner's gun? No. It has to be the paper. Like, this one. Hello, hello. Pieces of eight, pieces of eight. Oh, we're getting demolished here. I'm not, what are you doing? I mean, I'm trying to link some, there ain't no contradictions there. I mean, there's no contradictions here either. We should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you were being genuine. My apologies. I was like, playing the game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know what would set her off. Present is for contradictions. Oh, what are you meant to be doing here? Because I've pressed twice. Like, I've done both presses as well. Would you like to see? You can't just say hello. We've done this. Oh, I can do multiple of these? Oh my god. Good shout, thank you. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, what? Mr. Wright. I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Yes, it does. There we go. Yes, it does. I feel like I could present this in a different location, but sure. Whoa! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. But does the bird identify as Polly? That needs to sort itself out. And show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your honor. Alright, the proof that the parent's name reveals caretaker's identity is this. DL6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on then? Page 3. Page 3. Page 3, motherfucker, I looked. Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Oh, fuck. Damn it. Damn it. I have to check. Fuck. Okay, summary, victim data, suspect data. Polly Jenkins commits suicide. Suspect data. Damn it. Damn it. The third one, Your Honor. Shut up. I was number 3. Damn it. It's on the suspect data page, page 3. I was right. I take that as a moral win. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? But why? Why this act now? They committed suicide. See? Yeah, indeed, it does say that. Yes. What was his fiancée's name, Your Honor? Polly Jenkins. Polly? Exactly, Your Honor. And they weren't even Polly. It was a misnomer. He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a daughter she calls Phoenix. Oh, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Oh, that was karma. Ooh, indeed. Say yes. For the content. Oh no. The buffer got you, huh? Don't say yes. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in the murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. May continue. This is so silly. Burby, thank goodness you said something about this press, because I completely forgot that you had to go back. Forgot. I didn't realize you could do all 3. Got this. I mean. Okay, so have we forgotten something? What is your name? What's the safe number? Yeah. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. The safe? Why? Oh, come on, Maya. Let's try to get her to say anything, okay? Holly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228. 1228. I'm a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Yes. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it, Your Honor. Please keep up. Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? God damn. Show us your proof. One could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity. Big yawn. This DL6 bullet that I stole from you. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? God damn it. God damn it. I don't know that one. I don't know that one by heart. Oh, it's case summary. Yeah, okay, I could guess. I could guess. It's on the case summary page, sir. Page 1. The case summary? I usually just skip those. That's important information. Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred, Your Honor. The date of the incident? December 28? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Oh! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. You mean they put important info on the first page? That's very nice of them. Whenever I get a new phone, it's pages and pages of warranty and things you need to read. It takes your whole day. You have to sign at the bottom. No, Your Honor, just skip that. It's fine. Whatever. They're gonna take your data anyway. It's fine. That's how important that date was then. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Ah, This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That is, you may want to change that. You may want to change that right now. Or I'm going to steal from you. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. His PIN code is 0001. Yes. Because he's number 1. I think he was pretty clear with that. I think we've reached a conclusion here. I can finally say that this is definitely a parrot. Case dismissed. Your Honor, Your Honor, no, Your Honor, Your Honor, he's standing up. Your Honor, get him back down in the seat. Bailiff? This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker at the bolt shop. Immediately. Also, shoot him in the leg. Witness, tell us your name. You are fucking crazy. He's objecting the judge. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No. It's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. Done. God damn! Nick, he looks totally hot! This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Oh my god, he's such a Chad. That's fucking crazy. Acting for 15 years! He should be a WWE wrestler. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. And I'd do it again. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. Oh, the sad face. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really. But he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, the package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond, Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why didn't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant Miles Edgeworth is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved, Miles. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment. Murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? Larry? Larry? Somebody tie up Larry. Right goddamn now. Is he within a 5-minute country mile of this courthouse? I want a sniper on him at all times. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Woo! 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 Yeah! That is all. The court is adjourned. It's twice. It's twice now. Twice they've fucking done this to me. Oh my god. I didn't think they would do it again. I genuinely believe they didn't do it again. What happened? What happened? Did Polly kill Yanni Yogi? And because of that, that means that we don't have a guy to blame, so it's automatically de facto Miles. Like, what is it? Is it God? Is it Kojima? Does Kojima show up and ruin the game? Is it Miyazaki and his poison swamp? Like, what is this? I don't understand what the fuck this is. Not all is solved. Who cares? He's innocent, and the case. Someone just say, objection. It wasn't, oh my motherfucker. Wasn't Von Karma. But that means, no. Edgeworth. Theme of Edgeworth plays now. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. What the fuck are you doing, Edgeworth? As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. It's insane. He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident based on a goddamn dream. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Raise an objection. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear out Mr. Edgeworth. I cannot fucking... Listen. 15 years. I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the instant where your father died? In the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. Murderer, criminal, and the DL6 incident. It's me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime, and I just want to go home for the day. Crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. This is mental. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess, please. Please, everyone. Can all of you just be normal for one goddamn moment? During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Objection! I'm guilty too! Judge needs to twinkle. I think that's absolutely valid. I think that's absolutely fair and fine. Sorry, Ray. I've just wasted all of your effort. Yeah, kind of, bud. Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you killed your dad. I don't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Okay. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy! Just crazy! Nick, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just loading the last bullet into this revolver. I was going to play Russian roulette with a full chamber. You want to join? I was just reading through the court record once more. You're king in court. I deserve to be punished. Edgeworth, chill the fuck out. I'm getting my case ready. Case for what? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. 15 years later. Oh, what are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Just kiss. Just kiss. Oh my god. I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? I don't see how he could. I don't see how Von Karma could have predicted all of this. Very well. Miles Edgeworth, take the stand. My boy, I'll save you, my boy. Witness state his name and profession. Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. The best one who's ever lived. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify. Sorry. I love that word so much. Testify about this matter to the court. It's the two T's. They're just far enough apart, and the E and the S just like flows so. Oh God, it's such a good fucking word. When Edgeworth was telling me about this dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Wait, what do you mean something heavy? Didn't you say a gun? They said gun earlier, right? I wanted them to stop fighting. This is a different story from what you fucking told me. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream, and that's also incorrect. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. God, there's multiple fucking incorrect. Oh, Edgeworth. And until now, we thought this memory was a dream. Some sort of psycho-sexual type bullshit. We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours, right? The oxygen in the elevator ran out. I lost my memory of the events. The same claim as Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, sir. Does this count? If I win this, does this count as my 4th win or my 3rd win? No, 5th win or 4th win? Do I get to count these as 2 different trials I win? That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. 1 second. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma? You were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details. What? That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yana Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help, my father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old. I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. Just then something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. Safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up, threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was. In the daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once. Yes, I think. After I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot, that horrible scream. Scream? It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. Oh my god. To this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. This one part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. I better find out quick. Okay, I think I know what it is. I think it's the fact that the gun fired once. There was a single gunshot, and the gun... Is this it? No. It's this. It's this. The murder weapon was fired twice, so it's under victim data. It's this. Jackson. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. The rescuers down under? I love that shit. I see. But that doesn't make sense. He's so cocky. He's like, I understand that you're sharing with us your childhood trauma, but you're a fucking liar. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy tracking out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? I believe it's victim data. I've already forgotten. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. Do have a point. Mr. Wright? Murder weapon was fired twice, as we've heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? The photo. The photo had the bullet hole in the glass? Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Like me, a true professional. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Oh my god, I have 1 life left. Do you have evidence the second fire of the pistol is related to this incident? Oh god, how long ago was the last save? Oh Jesus. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Make a save state, because I don't know how far back we're gonna go. Okay. I think it's this, because it has to be this, because I thought this was weird. The bullet was inside him, but also the glass is broken, so if there's 2 shots... I think it's this. It isn't that. Look at this photograph, every time I do it makes me laugh. Oh my god, was I right? I thought this was setting up a fail. Oh my god, it was right. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. Yeah, that's how photographs work. I can see the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice, at the same time of the incident. This photo proves it. Oh! So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Are you fucking dumb? Sorry, like... Your Honor, please give a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. Yeah, it's this. It's this. Jesus H. Wait, is that as high up as it goes? Oh no, there we go. Oh, that is as high up as it goes. It's that. As should be obvious to anyone with eyes. The contradiction is here. I see. On the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. Simple. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright. But who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Is it you? Is it you, you sack of shit? Why do you care? It has to be you. It has to be you. It was you. You're the killer. I know I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary? That's on page 1. They put useful influence on there. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, and the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Something else? What the fuck are you talking about? Very, very few things in this world could make a hole the same shape and size of a bullet. And like the same part. Like, that's crazy! Order. I love order. Stream dying? I have no idea. You tell me. Ooh. Wait a second. We can have some fun in the meantime. If I place my fingertips on my head, it looks like I leave an imprint of my fingertips very briefly before they vanish into the regular skin color. I'm gonna do this until stream is fixed. I don't know. Apparently stream is dying. Alright, let's check back in with stream. Ooh, it's still bad, huh? Still looks pretty bad. Oh no, this looks fine. Right. Woohoo! No, it is chugging. That's crazy. That's so upsetting. I'm just gonna softly suck on this water. 1 frame per sometimes. Oh my god. Audio is mostly fine. Well, now we get into a very interesting dilemma, don't we? Because as nice as it is to play this game, I believe this would fall into the category of visual novel, but we could just make this an audio novel. I mean, 1 frame per second, you're gonna get as much animation as has been in the entire game. Let's see. I'll give it. Oh, I mean, Gothmog has come to sit with me. She's looking up at me with her heart-shaped nose and her beautiful green eyes. Do you have green eyes? Is it just my sunglasses? Show me your eyes. You have green eyes. Oh man, it sucks that the internet is dying right now. At this moment. At this moment. I love the goth panic emote. It's really good. Ah, a tail. Hi, baby. You okay? You're so good. Okay, well, I think I think we have to pause, right? I mean, I don't want to end stream, but we have to pause for a moment. I mean, this is like the fucking climax, right? The climax of a 15-year thing. Oy, oy, oy. I'm trying to think of more stories from when I was drunk. Yes, I wasn't drunk. When I was tipsy yesterday. But it all just sort of blurs together after a while. At one point, this was later. Somebody said, one of my friends was drinking a Moscow Mule, and they cost more than my screwdrivers. So to meet the minimum, she was like, "Do you want a Moscow Mule?" And I was like, "I've never had one, so sure, let's go nuts. Let's let my third drink of the night be a Moscow Mule." So we have a Moscow Mule, we have a chat, we play a board game that her mother had bought her sister, it was her birthday, and the board game was Useless Trivia. Like, who knows the most useless trivia? And I'm not kidding, I hands down won against I think 7 other people. Which I'm not proud of, because it was definitely an unk game. The little sister whose birthday it was, I have to stop saying little sister, younger sister. She pulled a card and it was like, "What did Val Kilmer do? Blah 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 blah." And then before she like gave the options of like what is the right answer, she was like, "Who the fuck is Val Kilmer?" And I went, "Oh god, oh god, fuck." Anyway, drunk the Moscow Mule with my friend, and we go downstairs, and she gets another Moscow Mule, and she's about to order another Moscow Mule for me, again to meet the minimum. And the guy looks at me, and he has a bunch of tattoos, and he has a shaved head, and he has tattoos all up his shaved head. And he looks at me, and there must have been Scotch-Irish in his blood, because he looks me dead in the eye, and he goes, You like whiskey." And chat, I don't know how to say this to you. I am a massive fucking coward when it comes to drinks. I drink my screwdrivers. That's it. That's been my entire life. I've had screwdrivers my entire life. That is my drink. But this man saw me and recognized a game that does not exist. And I said, "That's right, I love whiskey." And he goes, "I've got just the drink for you." And I said, "Does it have a name?" And he says, "No, I made it one night when I was bored." He proceeds to then pour an entire shot of whiskey into a glass, puts a large cube of ice in it, and then gets another shot of gin and puts it on top. So there's just 2 different types of alcohol. But as he's pouring the gin in, he goes, "Oh no, that's not a full shot. That's only like 3/4 of a shot." So he gets 1/4 of mezcal and puts that on top. And he goes, "Nah, that'll probably be the same." And then hands me whatever the fuck he just made me. And I think that was the drink that killed me. I think that's how I died. Crazy. Upsetting and crazy. And afterwards, my friend like had a sip of my drink, and she went, "I mean, it's not bad, but it's not a drink." I was like, no, it isn't. It's just alcohol. It's just pure alcohol. Frames are still messing up, man. That's so upsetting. We're never gonna get justice. I'm devastated. I'm devastated, brother. Oh, that's another story. Hello, alcohol man. Nice frames. Emily, this is the audio only portion of the stream. I'll thank you to be respectful. I've already told the story about trying to test your fireball product, and then the guy just not knowing any drinks and then serving me drinks that don't exist, and then forgetting that he served me those drinks and saying that they don't do those drinks. So I don't know, man. I'm running off 3 hours of sleep and as many drinks as it took to fulfill my part in meeting the minimum tab level of a party where several people did not show up because they were unwell, or colleagues. If you have colleagues at your birthday party, one, I think that's cool. That shows like the place you work is a nice place. But also, colleagues aren't gonna get fucking wasted at your party, so it falls on your regular normal ass friends to get wasted to meet your minimum bar tab. I got fucked. I don't drink. Anyway, I'm fine. This is for the bit. I'm not actually mad or angry. It was a really good night. I really liked it. Anyway, we're waiting for the frames to come back to play this visual novel. That's challenging. I realize this is me saying my lobster's too buttery. I get that. I get that. Just saying, as the guy who doesn't drink, it was like, oh, yeah, I'll stay. I'll have a second drink. 7 drinks later, 2 in the morning. Guys, I have to go home. I have to go home. I have work. Anyway, it was good. I was hailed as a hero. I was hailed as a hero for staying and drinking. Which, as a recovering alcoholic, I just want to say, as a recovering alcoholic, there is no greater incentive to staying and drinking than everybody around you going, thank you, Harlan. That's amazing, Harlan. Harlan, you're doing your goddamn part, Harlan. We're so happy you're here, Harlan. Please keep drinking. Yeah! Some of these frames are remote worthy, but they're too fast. That's alright. The VOD will catch them. Should I start dancing? Hi, God. Hi, sweetheart. I mean, what do you mean some of these frames are emote worthy? We've got the best emote in the goddamn universe, which is the Goth Panic emote. It's so good. Goth Space? I wish it was bigger. Maybe. Yeah. Anyway, that's... What else happened? We're at the party. I mean, I won the trivia. That was enough for me. I won the trivia, and several people who thought they knew ball about useless trivia were like, man, I guess I don't know as many useless things as Harlan does. And I was like, that's right. Some of you might be millionaires, and some of you might own homes, and some of you might be business owners. But I know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is. And I know facts about political entities. I won the board game. Yes. Fuck. This is my lot in life. Truly, I'm just a sadder version of Tyrion Lannister. I don't drink and I know things. Great. How many moves did it take you to get to the yellow vortex? You talking about my game? You talking about my game? You talking about Ricochet robots? You think you know ball. You think you know ball about the yellow vortex. How often you been in yellow vortex? How often you been in yellow vortex? How many different Ricochet robots do you think could go to the Yellow Vortex? Only 2. I can do it in 6. Fuck. Holy shit. 6. Start the minute countdown. I love Ricochet robots so much. What I love about Ricochet robots is just how infuriating it is and how satisfying it is to watch other people be good at it. And that doesn't happen the first time you play it, but as you play it, I think it does happen. And the frames are so dead, I think I might have to end stream. I don't want to. I want to just yap, but I feel like I got all of my yapping out at the beginning. What else can I yap about, God? We've talked about AI girlfriends and how they're bad. Well, that's not true. AI partners. Although I assume it's mostly girlfriends. For some reason. We've talked about the party. Yesterday we talked about work. Will the stream restart fix it? No. No, the issue, Zega, is that I live with 7 other people. And those 7 other people are either using the internet or I think it's around about this time every day. I assume that somebody has gotten home and have started to use the internet. Like, this is the internet is bad time of day, apparently. Which sucks. It sucks, but this is until I can make enough money to move, until I get a better job, or until, I don't know, streaming really takes off. Pornhub in 4K. I realize now that what you were saying is that somebody is watching porn. I thought you were suggesting that I turned to porn, and I was about to be like, no, not again. But then I caught myself. But then I thought it was funny, so I decided to say the whole thing. But like, listen. But yeah, I kind of just want to brute force the fucking connection. I kind of just want to stay and just do it. Like, but it's so bad. I'm watching. I can see, you you have the display. What, I don't know what it's the preview. I'm seeing the preview and I can see how bad it is. I'm so sad about this. This is such a critical moment within the story. Like, so I mean, I guess we can talk about the story of this. I love to talk about everything except the game. It feels like Von Karma killed Edgeworth's dad somehow. And you know what? This is maybe insane. Nobody else has mentioned the fact that an earthquake happened. Nobody has corroborated that, and I'm beginning to think that Von Karma shook the elevator to make it seem like there was an earthquake. Does that make sense? Because so he wrote the note. Von Karma wrote the note, telling the guy how to do the killing, telling him how to get revenge, but clearly it was laced with the idea that he needed to hurt the Edgeworths. So, did he try to hurt Gregory? Like, if so, Did he use the gun? Is he the shooter? Because it can't be Yanni. Yanni's gone. Yanni's, I assume, gone from the story because he's left the court. And like, you know, they never brought back the director in the previous case. So I think once somebody leaves, it's like, no, that's it. That they're done. The very rare exception was the Yanni the first time. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm fascinated and I'm confused. And I'm really excited to see what happens next. You know, I kept waiting for the shoe to drop and for Penny to be the villain of the Steel Samurai story, because she was just so aggressively normal that I was like, you're the one who stands out. You're the one that it would be fun to be the bad guy. And then you meet the director and the producer and you're like, oh, okay, no, it's them. Like, it's just that they're drawn to look evil. Like, which is like a crazy upsetting statement to make. But he's clearly a horrible monster man, and she is a femme fatale caricature of the very specific time in movies. They know what they were doing. They know what they're doing with every design of every character in this game. I do wonder why the judge has such a big beard. What did they mean by this? He looks like Santa. His design might make the least amount of sense, honestly. Why can't I, as a fully grown adult, dress like Von Karma? He has such insane style and drip. That irks me. It saddens me. I hope this isn't the final case. Should we check? I mean, listen, we're not doing anything until the frames get back. I'm gonna check. Oh my god, you're right. What if this is the final case? We can't fucking end the stream and then come back and for there to be like only 30 minutes of this? Oh no. Oh god, you're right. Alright, Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. First game. How many cases? Alright, I'm gonna try and not get spoiled. If I do see a spoiler, I'm not gonna say it out loud. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is the final case. It's the final case for this game. It's the final case for this game. Oh my god. Oh my god. It is now imperative that I sit in this internet. Just means you have to the next even download for next time. It's the final case of the GBA version. I'm playing the DS version because I have the two screens. It has another one. Burby, trusted moderator and fucking insane knower of all things in chat. It's critical that stream works for this. Yeah, absolutely. It is a real shame. I mean, we're not progressing. We're just pausing. We're just chatting. We're just yapping. People love a Just Yap stream. Why don't you love my Just Yapping streams? Has never done one. Has never attempted to just talk. Because I don't think I have anything interesting to say. Gothmog. Oh, I had a dream that turned out to be true. This is the final case for this storyline. We yapping. I had a dream. I don't dream very often. Like maybe once every couple of years. this is true. This is genuine. I'm being 100% real. I have, in the last year, had 3 dreams, which is so much more than I'm used to. I don't put any stock in dreams, but I had this dream a couple of days ago where I saw a desk, and on that desk was a tiny ant. And I remember reaching out to kill the ant with my thumb. This is in a dream. And I remember thinking something like, the ant wasn't running across the desk. It was running across my arm. And I kill it, and the dream ends, and I woke up and I went to work. The next day, I feed Goth, and I go over because I have to, I clean her bowl after I feed her. I go over to her bowl, and I discover that one of my roommates has ants, and they have burrowed a hole in the wall and are trying to get to Goth's food. And I was like, God damn it. I didn't have a fucking dream about ants. I had a dream because an ant was definitely crawling over my fucking arm. And I lucidly dreamt about that feeling. That's what happened. And it just, it didn't become a problem until 8 hours ago. Oh yeah, weird ants. That's fine. I used to think that was a sign of dirtiness or unkemptness, but I vacuum every day. I clean Goth's stuff every day. I am so goddamn clean. And it's nah man, it just happens. It just happened. It's very, by the way, I do see, I'm changing the text right now. You'll see it in 15 minutes when the stream updates. I realize now that I'm sort of filled with a lot of biases that I'm really happy to get rid of. A lot of negative biases. And it's still, I'm sure there's still plenty left to get rid of. But it's nice to touch on the ones that I didn't realize I had and slowly work on them as much as I can. They came in through the front door. The ants did? Holy shit. What did she mean by this? What is this fucking half-assed metaphor? That is... oh man. Yeah, just weird. Weird and upsetting. Oh, somebody picked up my book the other day. It's very literal. Yeah. While I was at the party, I brought... oh my god, I just got House of Leaves to show it the camera. You're gonna see this in 30 seconds for one frame. I got House of Leaves, because again, the train journey up to the bar is an hour and a half. So I had to read something. So I'm reading House of Leaves, and I've gotten to the point of House of Leaves where the book becomes actively hostile to being read. I won't go into too much detail, but it does involve you looking like an insane person trying to read the book. And I don't know, maybe 2 hours later, somebody finds my book at the party, and it's the 7 foot tall, really attractive guy, and he goes, "Oh wow, what's this book about?" And he picks it up, and he flips to my bookmark, and the page is incomprehensible and half missing and half gone and partially destroyed. And he goes, "What? This isn't a book. And I went, no, it's a book. And he's like, what is it about? And I went, it's kind of about a guy going crazy, but not really. And he's like, oh, it's a book with twists. And I went, oh, yeah, you're not a reader. No. Like, no, it's not. It's like, I think, kind of. There's kind of a lot of twists in House of Flames. It's more just like pain. It's more just like constant pain. Pain to you, pain to the people in the book. Pain to the people that have to watch you read the book in public. Oh my god. Man, what if it was a party every day? What if oh no, I was about to say, what if I could drink every day? Oh my god, Gothmog, we need to go back. We need to go cold turkey again. I can't have this. I can't have this. I was worried they were gonna card me. I had anxiety walking up to the bar. I'm 36, and I was like, because I haven't had a drink in 3 years, I was like, they're gonna card me. They're gonna not allow me to drink and hang out with my friends. I think I'm just a crazy person. Where are you going, Alf? What do you see? You looking at the ghosts that don't exist? Or are you looking at the shadows? Yes. Man! Maybe this just isn't working. I mean, how long has it been? I think we have to call it. It's been like 20 minutes. You can't see it, but I'm upset. This sucks. This sucks, but there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing. Until I move out, until I'm in charge of the internet, until I don't have to share it with 6, 7 fucking people, 6, 7. Like, it's unfortunate. I know. But I think we have to be responsible here and just play the hand we're given. Know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. I don't remember the song, but you get the point. You're given the card. You play it or you don't. Alright. Whatever, man. I mean, we gave it a good shot, I think, of waiting. I don't think I normally wait this long before I see or don't see an improvement. Fuck. Okay. Gothmog, come here. You're gonna be my lucky charm. And if it's not fixed by the time you move, then I'll stop the stream, okay? It's not fixed. It's not fixed. I'm gonna give a salute. She is a precious baby. Thank you for saying that. I'm gonna wait until I can see myself saluting on screen. A single framed salute. Okay. 07. That is the end of the stream. That sucks. Chat, thank you for waiting as long as you did to see if frames came back. But it is not, man. Oh, I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna save the game so that we pick up where we were. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. Alright. Look after yourselves. Get some frames. Everybody get your own frames. Stop stealing my frames. Alright. Here's a single love heart in chat. Look after yourselves.